Good evening. This is CTV News for Monday, August 20th. I'm Denise Douglas.
And I'm Patricia Vallone. Thank you for joining us this evening. Well, repeated flooding in Ellicott City was the topic of a U.S. Senate field hearing this afternoon. Torrential rain and catastrophic flooding in July 2016 and in May 2018 caused hundreds of people to be evacuated and millions of dollars in damage. As the city rebuilds once again, the federal delegation is reviewing what happened in Ellicott City and examining its role in recovery and mitigation of flash flood events. Senators Ben Cardin and Chris Van Hollen sit on the Environment and Public Works Committee, which organized the hearing.
For the United States Congress to have the benefit of the information that will be presented by the panel of witnesses, for us to be able to establish a record so that we can be better prepared to increase the effectiveness of the federal government's role in dealing with these types of events that were experienced in Ellicott City.
Unfortunately, it is also a community that is located on steep terrain at the confluence of several waterways in a flood-prone area where topographical challenges have been worsened by the many effects of regional development.
Excessive stormwater runoff has serious and costly effects throughout our country. The EPA considers it one of the leading causes of water quality impairment and diminished watershed health. It can overwhelm our sewer systems, erode our stream banks, pollute our waters, and in the case of Ellicott City, devastate our towns.
But after both floods, the Maryland delegation helped secure disaster declarations from the Federal Emergency Management Agency. The declarations have been critical in delivering federal resources toward Ellicott City's recovery.
The University of Maryland football team is planning to honor their late teammate Jordan McNair in a special way this upcoming season.
That's right. Chris Marks is joining us now to explain. They will remember him every time they take to the field. That's right.
That's right. And not just this season. They're going to remember him for seasons down the road. So his memory never, ever fades away, which is a very, very nice thing that they're doing at the University of Maryland. Lots more to get to with that story. So we'll hit it right here. The University of Maryland Board of Regents votes to take over the school's investigation into the death of football player Jordan McNair. The board says it will also take over control of the board looking into the culture of the football program. It is unclear whether the board is looking at personnel change beyond the football staff. McNair died 2 weeks after suffering heat stroke during a practice in May. Today, the University of Maryland football team took to the gridiron at Cole Fieldhouse for a news conference. The coach and team players outlined how they're going to honor their late teammates.
Since Jordan's passing, we have, as a football program, been grieving and mourning in our own way together. Our football players have spent a lot of time in trying to decide the best way to honor Jordan and his memory, and they're going to tell you about it today, and they're very proud to do that.
So this season, every game will be wearing a helmet sticker with the number 79 on the back. This is the number that Jordan wore during his time here at Maryland. Also, during the Texas and the Temple games, we will hold a moment of silence in his honor. In addition, we will have one Maryland football student athlete every year will be bestowed with a scholarship in Jordan's honor.
The offensive line room in the newly renovated Cole Fieldhouse will be named after Jordan. No member of the University of Maryland football team will wear the number 79 through his graduation year, and he will be honored on senior day with his class. Jordan's locker will be encased in glass in the Gossett football team house and will be moved to the Cole Fieldhouse when we move there permanently.
The Terps are gearing up for their first game on September 1st at FedEx Field against Texas. So nice thing that the players are doing, naming the offensive line room after Jordan McNair, encasing his, locker room in glass. There's also going to be a scholarship endowed in his name. So they're going to keep his memory going with the University of Maryland.
And we've seen his parents speaking out on a number of news shows. I imagine something like this would at least give them a sense of peace. No consolation, clearly, but a sense of...
Yeah, at least they're going to remember their son moving forward.
Okay. Thanks, Chris. We'll see you later in the newscast here.